Hello, and welcome to my website. Welcome to the creative world of Miss Sharon or Miss Davis. I am an elementary art teacher with over 20 years of teaching experience, and I've had the great opportunity to explore other areas within the arts. I have received a certificate of completion for makeup artistry, so I've been freelancing as a makeup artist for the beauty industry for about as long as I've been teaching. So it's been a great supplement to my income and just a great way to utilize my art. In addition to that, I've also found a niche in face painting and also illustration. So the journey has been absolutely wonderful. Of course, in my art room, you will find me teaching my kids the elements and principles of design. I love teaching them about all the famous artists or artists they should know, art history. 80% of the time in my art room, my kids are working with paints. That tends to be my favorite thing: watercolor, tempera paint, acrylics, things of that nature. I'm trying to push my way into clay, but we'll get there. We'll get we'll get there. But my happy place is letting kids explore and express with the medium of paints. So, what is my philosophy? What is my philosophy? So, because I consider myself a multifaceted artist, what I found with my niche in makeup artistry and face painting, I love creating an experience. The experience is beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong with art ed. I love teaching, the principles and the standards and things of that nature. But something about providing an experience for students or just for children or participants is long lasting, it's impactful. So I'm always thinking of ways of how can I create a space for people who love the arts to be able to experience it, to learn and explore. I believe approaching people with kindness, inclusion, and respect can be given and displayed, artistically. And I find myself doing that as a makeup artist and as a face painter. As a makeup artist, I am helping someone connect with their elevated, beautiful self, to embrace their natural beauty, and we slightly enhance it. Also, getting them to express using something as makeup is something they shouldn't be scared of. It can enhance or it can alter. So that's the beauty of it. And also tell me it's just makeup. It's just makeup. With face painting, just to see the giggles and the laughter that I get from kids when they see the transformation of being transformed into a little animal or maybe a unicorn or Spider-Man or Batman or butterfly, it is just a great experience. So I believe that art can transcend just beyond the classroom. Um, through a painting, you can really connect. Let me share with you all when I first started, went to college. I didn't want to be an art teacher. That was not what I wanted to do. I did not want to do it at all. But my parents were educators, so they didn't know what to do with me. What do you do with somebody this creative? But my parents knew that if she goes into education, she'll be able to take care of herself. She'll have a career. She'll be able to survive, and she have those benefits. Okay. Now it didn't stop there, but one of my professors, when I was calling myself a visual arts communication major, she was like, "Sharon, your work is very cute. It's very idolized. Have you thought about teaching?" So I was not too thrilled about that, but I followed suit and I really did have a great experience as an art educator. This is where I found that seeing children connect to art was very rewarding. I also found my space of my cute style, finding its place in my two cute little cuties. I have people commissioning me to make these for them, whether it's for their college, organizations, or just something to connect them to when they were a little child. My daughter has a hairstyle like that. I get that all the time. Can I have that cutie? Can you make one for me? So I have found my niche in other ways. So sometimes some people may say things that, oh, telling you can't do this, but it finds its place here. So again, the experience, the connection, the emotion. So I love that I have been able to do that. So again, approaching people with kindness, inclusion, and respect can do all of that in what I do today. My process and technique, I am definitely a hands on. I am a hands on person, paper to pen, brush to face type of artist. So I am gradually learning my way through digitizing my art using my iPad, utilizing scanners, feeling my way through Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. So this is where I kind of bring that into my classroom because, of course, I have early finishers as we do lessons. So my kids love to color. You can never go wrong with a coloring worksheet. So, of course, I've created my own Miss Sharon coloring sheets, and the kids absolutely love them. So, this is where I get to test it out and decide, is this good? Do they really like it? What can I do to make them more engaged? So, that's the beauty of, again, finding something or using those talents and incorporating it into my classroom. So, I hope you guys will really see that in my website as well. So we talk about the influences and inspiration. I guess I kind of talked about a little bit about my situation. Actually, just kind of my life experiences have just really brought me full circle pursuing, makeup artistry. I've had people to tell me that with my Southern accent, I wouldn't make it in New York. I trained up under this makeup artist in New York, but it made me work even harder. And I've had the chance to work with some big names in the industry. I've also have worked with some wonderful clients in the bridal beauty. I've worked with a lot of women in power, executive positions at universities, for the city of Raleigh, different cities in North Carolina. So it's just been a really great um, experience, so those life experiences have just pushed me. And I did spend some time thinking that, I had to do just one thing. I just had to be a great teacher. I couldn't do anything else. And my dad used to joke me. He said, baby, and he's a farmer. He's a former teacher and a former farmer. He was like, baby, you in your garden, but it seemed like you're trying to find the right vegetable. It's okay to have a variety of vegetables. At the time, I didn't know what word he was talking about. But he was letting me know it is okay to utilize your talents in different areas. It just makes for a beautiful experience. It just gives you other opportunities. And it's taken me into many places and different places. Um, and I love it. I'm still learning and I'm still walking in that. One of the ultimate goals, that I want to prepare myself when I retire from teaching is to be able to take these strategies and open up that art studio to provide a space for true creatives, true young artists to be able to explore. I see some needs in the public school setting, and I do believe I could provide that for youth in the community. I want to continue to connect with people with my artistry. I want to continue to give those experiences with face painting. I want people to be able to see my little cuties and put them on their, backpacks or put it up in their studio, turn them into novelty items, whether it be little t-shirts, buttons, or stickers. So art is just, as I said, all around us, is not just designed to stay in one place. And that is something I strive to give my students or teach my students that you don't have to limit it to one thing. It can showcase itself in a variety of spaces. So I do hope you get that from my website, that you get that level of inspiration, and I hope you enjoy the work that I've provided for you. Thank you so much. Stay creative.